Hello, people. Hello. Good evening. Didn't give Jenny any warning.
No, dumped me in at the last second. That's okay. I can live with that.
Good evening, Gimme. Who else is here? Oh, I've got Rachel. Hello, Rachel. Chris. Oh, my goodness. Where have you been hiding? I know where you've been hiding, but I like to give you keeps anyway. You better stay awake. So.
Okay, I'll be back on my laptop because it's decided it doesn't want to work.
Oh. Hi, Rose. How you doing? So we're going to have a pretty little bit of a serious discussion before we start diamond painting. So we'll just wait to see who turns up. I have been, it's very hot here, very muggy here, so I'm feeling a little bit, I'm in holiday mode already. Oh.
Yeah, so am I actually.
I've just kind of been hanging out with hubby and Kenzie today, and we've been playing.
My laptop's in holiday mode too. It can't be in holiday mode for a little while longer because I've got a little bit to do on it tonight.
Hi, Sarah. Hope you slept well.
Don't keep yawning. You're going to make me
start I can't help it. If I yawn too much, Rory will tell me to go for a run around the block. That's not going to happen. We're always smiling. Not much gets us down for long, hey, Jen?
That's right. We're on to everything.
Can hear my daughter.
Computer easier to use.
Windows will read its up Windows. I have a slight problem with my computer, so bear with me. It's now telling me it's almost forcing me to upgrade to Windows 11. Now, I don't upgrade nothing until the other half's available so that I don't screw anything, but I can't do anything on it tonight. It's just basically...
You're being forced to have the night off.
Yep. What I was going to do will unfortunately have to wait until tomorrow. So bear with me, I'm just looking for something.
No, you do what you need to do, love. Oh, I was looking a lot fresher this morning. My makeup wasn't looking so. My girls are just starting to drop now, so. I burnt my, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I was playing with the curling tongs today, and I burnt my neck. That'll teach me for getting it too close. I try to rush my curls.
I don't believe that.
What have you done?
No, I just don't believe it's now telling it. Basically, that's why nothing would show up, because it wants me to upgrade and it's forcing me to upgrade. I'm not happy.
No, fair enough. I actually haven't. I'm surprised it hasn't come up on this yet.
Actually, no, I know what I'll do. Bear with me for a minute. Now I've just got to find where.
But it's actually a burn. Where is it?
Sorry, unplanned, unscheduled pain in the bum.
So that's not a hickey, guys. It's actually a burn from the killing line. But it's, I'm getting better at it. Yeah. For those that don't know, my hair is naturally curly, but I end up looking like an afro. So, yeah. My curling iron that I ordered 5-6 months ago arrived the other week.
Now, if it'll turn on, it'll show me chat.
Let me know when you're ready, love, and we'll start the hard questions.
Technology, I tell you, it's the bane of my existence.
We'd be lost without it, though. Oh, I can't stop yawning. I'm so sorry. Toss it up a bit. Working and lurking. We don't mind working and lurking. Hi, Gwenda. Nice to see you. Yeah, Chris, yours is, you've got lots of it though. Mine's fine and horrible. At least this way it looks like I've got lots of hair, even though I don't. Oh, it's just hot here. It's very, and I can't turn the aircon on in the studio when I'm live because it gets really noisy. So. You almost ready, Mrs.? Oh, it's just hot here. It's very, and I can't turn the aircon on in the studio when I'm live because it gets really noisy. So.
Technology is going to peeve me off.
Realism is a diamond painting piece that I am working on. It was designed by myself, and it was to raise funds for breast cancer. And I'm now doing a piece to donate to a local charity for breast cancer here in Melbourne, Australia. This is just this month. This is just the piece at the moment. We'll be doing many here. And if you want to check it out, you can. I'll give you the link. Oh, no, not that one. Okay.
No, I think tonight I'm going to have to drop out of being on the live because I can't get chat on my iPad.
Well, I can always.
That's okay. Technology will win tonight, but not tomorrow.
You can say
I will be in chat.
I can read things out to you, love.
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
I think tonight's important that we do a united front.
Yes. That's why I'm kind of angry with technology.
That's
okay.
Right.
There's ways and means around everything.
Yes. Okay, so we'll get this. We'll start the show. We'll get going. Pretty much we're putting ourselves in the hot seat tonight because we wanted to explain a few things. I am pretty sure most of you saw our announcement today. Let us know if you've seen it. We put the announcement up to kind of explain a few things. Yeah. So what happened was Jenny and I were on the phone, and we were actually just finalizing us going back to joining forces and combining into one. And when she noticed the money had gone out, and thankfully due to her being so quick on it, we were able to trace it, which was really good. We couldn't say anything, and we are truly, truly sorry for that because the police have been involved and we had to wait for the bank's involvement and stuff. So we are blessed that we did get the money back, and the vindictiveness of the person involved did not win. But we weren't allowed to say anything to anyone, and that meant we had to. It was everything. We literally lost everything. And at the beginning of a new relationship with Jenny, It was either going to make us or break us, and it made us.
Too right, it made us.
Yeah, and it's made us more determined and more eager and excited for our journey ahead. But we wanted to apologize to people because we couldn't tell you guys, and there was a hold up with processing and shipping, and we weren't able to tell people, and we just kept saying, you know, we had to make up excuses, really, which we don't like doing. And
no,
it's not what we want to portray our company as. And Jenny's always had invisibility. So, is that the word?
No, visibility.
Transparency.
Yeah, I've always liked to be transparent and open and honest, and I've now got chat, which makes me feel a little bit easier.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I've always been transparent, open and honest. Now, I will not name the person that did this. I'm not that sort of person to be as mean and nasty and cruel as that. It was someone that I have known quite well, and if you've known me with the business prior to Rose, you may twig on to who that was. It was devastating at the time. I can remember talking to Rose, turning around and saying, all I said was, I'll call you back. And I did not say anything else. And she just got a text message off me that I was furious. So she had no idea. And I had arguments with the bank and everything to get the transaction stopped. They wouldn't stop it. And unfortunately, then it became a fight to get it back from the bank. And that's what we basically had to do. But legally, we actually couldn't say anything. So it wasn't good being dishonest. And unfortunately, I had a customer confront me on the weekend. And in the end, I spoke to Rose and we've decided enough's enough. You people deserve as much of an explanation as we can give as to what happened in that situation. We have now secured everything so it can't happen again. And the person the matter will be taken further. We're not going to let it rest at this person getting away with what this person did, because this wasn't only company money that she took. This was actually money that was earmarked for suppliers and artists, and that was what hurt me immensely, was the artists who have faith in us selling their art, it was going to affect them. And my first instinct was I actually didn't know whether the business would survive until I had time to think about it. And I thought, no, she's not beating us. We are going to get past this and we are going to come out bigger and better. And that's what we've actually done. And that's the best thing we can actually do, is come out bigger and better and prove that this person, that no matter what they try, they're not going to affect Uniquely Yours, Down Under and Rose Profit Creations. It just makes us more determined to strive to get better.
And those of you that know me well know I'm a strong believer in karma. And I truly believe karma will bite that person on the butt nicely. And I will let the universe take control of it. We are not holding any ill feeling. Like, we're hurt. Don't get us wrong. We're hurt. We're angry. But we're hurt and angry for what it's done to everybody else.
Yeah.
And for the fact that it put our reputation on the line. And we don't like that. We pride it. You know, we're working very hard to improve our everything.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a very difficult time especially for Jenny, because I'd just come on board. But it was about that time that we decided we were going to start fresh. We were going to combine the names together. We got the new logo. I think it was actually the next day when we were talking.
It was almost like I'm a firm believer in the universe is out there and is giving you signs. And it was almost like the universe's sign to say, you're going in the right direction, but I'm going to make it that little bit harder for you and see what you're made of. And very much Rose could have turned around and gone, well, no, this is not for me. I I want out of this. And I wouldn't have blamed her. And she, as she said, she wouldn't have blamed me if I had turned around and said, you want that I didn't want anything to do with this. I'm not going to let this scare me. I've worked so hard to get where everything is today, to let it fall down. I am so grateful for the messages of support that we've had from people today. Once we did tell the information, it's been fantastic. And we really do appreciate that. I mean, I've had someone tell me that someone on Instagram can help sort it all out, but no, we've I think that one thought I fell off the turnip truck.
If we want to go down that avenue, let's be realistic. Even in Australia, I have connections. So if we were going to go down that avenue, we would have gone down that avenue. But we're not those people, and we're not doing that. So at the end of the day, it's been sorted. We've closed the bank accounts. We've got new bank accounts. Safeguarded and double and triple safeguarded now, so that it cannot ever happen again. Jenny and I have set it up in such a way that both of us have to sign things off, so it covers both our butts. And
thanks so much, Chris. It really helps that we have support. And yes, Sarah, we are two very, very strong females, and I think that is what has been the driving force for us to join forces the way we have. Is we're both so strong, and we're both determined to make this even bigger and better than what it was. So that's the only way we can go now, is up. We're not gonna after today, after letting people know, we're not going to feed into this and into her reality. Believe me, the person that's done this can't see my business page, or Uniquely Yours' business page, but it's been put in a couple of places, this message, to let her know that she is not going to win over this. And I know there are people that talk to her, so I'm sure there's one of those people that will get back to her, and I want to let her know now that she can go off, do what she wants, and like Rose said, karma will come back big time.
And she needs to understand that any more action seen from her, we will see her in court.
Very much so.
I am not one to back down from a fight, and she's picked the wrong redhead to fight with.
A redhead and a Gemini, this can be very, very dangerous.
So we from the bottom of our hearts, guys, we are very, very sorry that we had to not tell you guys the truth, and we struggled with it.
It's very, very hard when I've got people coming to me and going, how's my order going? And orders were processed before that, fortunately, and we're waiting on them to arrive, so that was really good. But the later orders after a certain date, they're saying, where's my order? And I couldn't tell them. And it's like, I don't really want to be that. I feel like I was being so dishonest. And in the end, it was like, no, we've got to tell people. People are more understanding if you're honest with them. But our hands were tied. If anyone, I think Chris knows, Chris works for a bank, so he knows the situation. When certain things happen, you can't say things because there's police investigations and so forth that have got to go ahead. So I'm just fortunate that things that I'd put in place before Rose come along, that was actually taken notice of, and I had to give someone the full story of exactly what happened. And once I gave her that, every piece dropped. And with that, the money that she took out, which could have taken her anywhere up to 6 months to return, was returned very quickly. So we can go now full steam ahead.
So what we want to promise you guys from this is choosing us. We promise to protect everything. We promise to give you the best of the best that we can give you. This is like a massive clean out for Jen. It's the end of an era for Jen and the start of a new one. For me, it did test us, but we've come through it. And I think we're actually closer because of it.
It showed me how strong we are as a team, and it actually showed me how strong we are in the partners we have who are very, very supportive of both of us, and just how they're willing to support it. I mean, my partner had turned around to me when this happened. He said, "I'm selling my car." I turned around and said, "No, you're not. You're not selling your car." I would not let him sell his car to pull this situation out, because I was confident it was going to sort out. I just didn't know how much time, but we were getting plans in place.
And big brothers. My big brother deserves a massive shout
Yes.
out. He knows why.
Yeah, Rose's big brother actually come to the party and had helped us out immensely. And he doesn't know me from a bar of soap.
And he's
So
fiercely protective.
Yes, and we had a good conversation, and I get to meet him, and I actually get to give that guy a hug when I meet him, because he really did show my faith in humanity.
And he also helped us, point us in the right direction of how to deal with everything, and gave us some advice to help us. And so we were able to get the ball rolling. The day that we did that big giveaway, Jen remembers that we came on and we were all bouncing and we were happy, and that was the day that we got the answers we needed, and that's how we celebrated it, was with you guys.
But unfortunately, everything was still tied by them, because I jumped very quickly to change bank accounts, and anyone, as Chris knows, in a bank, the wheels of progress turn slow when it comes to getting your payment cards and all that sort of thing. So everything was still tied up until I got my card to be able to pay suppliers, and that happened on Friday. So we're back on track with everything, and I'm so happy that people have been supportive and have not turned their backs on a company that we're trying to build.
We really appreciate every single one of you. We appreciate not just for the sales, but the support and the aroha love that you guys give us.
And the friendships. There's a lot of friendships. This may be a business, but in the same token, there's still some great friendships that are coming out of this. And we're so grateful for them as well.
Do you guys have any questions?
Chris, so am I, that I was happy we come out the other side. I've never been so close to actually hitting someone as I was the day I spoke to that bank manager. I had my other half with me. It was the only thing that stopped me from being locked up in jail. So now we go onward and upward, and that is the reason why the UYDU at the time logo was changed to the phoenix, because we rose above the ashes. Definitely, Chris. It was a few weeks delay, and unfortunately, I was just about to place the final orders that I had to place, and to pay the supply. I pay my suppliers up front, because then you don't run big bills up. And I was just about to do all that, and something in the universe told me to check my bank account. And I checked my bank account while I was on the phone, and I just about dropped my phone.
I thought something had happened to my hubby.
I don't know how anyone could think they could get away with that, because in big bold letters was this person's name as to have taken the money out. So she couldn't turn around and say, no, I didn't do it.
Rebirth has taken that bird. She has gone from me, gone out into the world, and made her own name. I'm just the person that put it together.
She's made her own name, and I strongly believe, yes, once all that happened, Rebirth definitely is there for a reason. It's a symbol, and it's a picture that is very much there for a reason. And in our case, it was a rebirth of something that's going to be even bigger and better.
Oh, hell yes. We're going to rock this world. We have plans. We have goals.
Chris, once I can sort it out, now my computer's gone down, it'll have to wait. I should have our subscriptions up and running in a few days for our endangered species. So once I have that, those that I know want the subscriptions, I will make sure they get the link. Hey, Sarah.
Hello, gorgeous.
I'm going to start using last initials because it gets too confusing with all Sarahs in the room and the roses and. Sarah, now I'm fantastic. I've had a weight lifted off my shoulders.
Yeah, it's been eating us alive a little bit, yeah. So now that we're up front, we're honest, and onward and upward. Bring on 2022 because it's going to be an awesome year for everybody.
Chris, it wasn't a matter of it was a matter of them actually working out that they'd stuffed up. And they had to work that out. And it was only I spoke to their cyber fraud team. Even they told me there was no way that I would get the money back. And it was only an investigator rung me and she said, I want to ask you a few questions. And I said, no, you're not asking me questions. I'm telling you what happened. And I went through the whole story with her. And when I went through the story with her, it put two and two together and come up with a solution that she was looking for. Stephen, we're doing an endangered species series. If you look at behind Rose there's the wonderful Huzuni. He will be the first of a series of endangered animals that will be released. Now, they're going to be a limited edition series. We are going to release some on subscription so you can get them every month and it'll be the same number every month. Or what you're going to do is you're going to be able to order just a one-off if that's what you want when they come out. So the first one will be the Gorilla Huzuni. Those that want a subscription, I will be sending the details out to them before the subscriptions are launched so they can get in first. I will come together in the next day or so. We'll have the details of how much the cost will be, but it won't be dropping until the 1st of January, and then the processing will probably be done. The first lot of processing will probably be done the first week of January for the subscription ones, and for those that have purchased just a one-off of whatever animal they want. Okay, can you just write that down to add Palmy? Can you do, because I haven't got a pen handy. Hey?
What's the matter? What do you want me to do?
Can you write it down that I've got to send the Palmy to be included in the subscriptions? And Sarah, it'll be a once a month charge, and it'll be like, if you look at Huzuni, it will be monthly, Ralph. But if you want it like only just one or two of them, then what you can do is you can just because we'll have the first up to the first. From 3 to 15 will be subscription, and from 15 to 35, or people can just buy whatever ones they want. So Sarah, it'll be charged to you once a month, and each month you'll get the animal for that month, and it'll be the same number. So if the first subscription you've had number 7, each consecutive animal you get will be number 7, and they will be you'll have a certificate of authenticity. And can you add Sarah as well?
So you'll be guaranteed a different animal every month. Like if we're going to release a new animal every month.
And with these, each month, a donation of the sale of these endangered species pictures will go to an organisation. The first organisation is the Diane Fossey Foundation at Melbourne Zoo. But then we have testers who are testing our canvases. Sarah Jorge is one lovely person who's working on the canvas this morning, which is Lion Pride. she will say where she would like that donation to go to. Now, I'm going to run this past people because I spoke to Rose about this morning. Something cropped up on my TV the other day, and I don't watch a lot of TV, but I think this come up for a reason. They come up about donating a koala because koalas are going to be extinct by the year 2050. That's what they're anticipating with the forest, or with the fires that have been on, and with disease. What I'm thinking about doing is part of the donations for the endangered animals, if people would be interested, is UIDU and Rose Profit Creations on behalf of our members of perhaps adopting a koala.
And a gorilla.
Well, seriously, if we can adopt a gorilla, we might just do that as well. We
that
can.
I do know.
Well, we might adopt a koala and a gorilla. Excited much?
Yes.
Sarah, if we could find one to adopt, we might just adopt one as well. We might adopt a couple of animals, three animals, maybe three on behalf of the group.
Obviously, it is adopt every animal, sadly.
No, it would be lovely, but it's a cause that is close to both our hearts, and that is why Huzuni went up. Otherwise, he wasn't going to go up as a piece. That took
a lot of persuading of Jenny's part, because he is my pride and joy.
But it's something special we want to do, and because there will only be a limited amount, and we will continue this going. It's not just a 12-month thing, but you might not want to subscribe after that, and then someone else can take up the subscription. It's something that we want to keep going, because there are a lot of animals out there that are on the endangered species list, but it's something very, very close to our heart. So we're going to actually do some investigating. Gammy, what details do you need, sweetie? I'd love to adopt a lion, actually.
I would like a real one in my backyard all the time.
Yeah, I've tried that and a black panther, but unfortunately, no one will let me have one.
No one will let me have a gorilla either.
If I win Tatslido, we might look at getting a zoo. The monthly fee, the only cost it'll be to you, Gammy, will be the cost of the canvas. It'll probably be around $79. I think we worked it out $79.95. And part of that price will go towards adopting the animals. Awesome, Sarah.
Yeah, we knitted some and sent them over from New Zealand.
And really, they're the type of animal I don't want to see extinct in what are we at? We're heading into 2022. So if their figures are right, it's 38 years and we're going to lose a beautiful creature. Hey, Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth.
And no one wants to do that. Everyone should do that little bit to help conservation.
And you know we're big on our causes because we support as many as we can. So, yeah. Animals are something that I am, as an artist, extremely passionate about. So, the fact that Jenny was on board with that was awesome.
Didn't have to even twist my arm for that one.
Oh, it was so hard. Twist. Bend that arm.
Yeah, it's about $80 a month, and part of that will go back to the animals. And that's a 60 by 85 canvas. it'll all be in soft link canvas because I'm not splitting it over my suppliers because it then becomes too confusing. So it'll be around the $79.95 a month, and part of that will go to the animals, and part of that will also go to adopting. It looks like adopting a gorilla, a koala, and a lion. I've seen something similar to that. I actually did for a customer. She had, when the big bushfires were on, she sent me a picture that she wanted doing, and it was the smoke was in the shape of a koala bear. It was actually really eerie. I don't think I could have done it personally, but I'm not going to stop someone from doing it.
We looked very closely at the price. I will just check the wombat. Actually, because we're still gathering names.
We're definitely still gathering names. And if there's an animal you know that's on the endangered list, then let us know. And I think you might find the wombat is.
They are classed as critically endangered, so that would put them very closely on the list. Yes. So yeah.
Awesome, Sarah.
Yeah. There's different levels of endangerment. So the endangered ones that we're focusing on first is the ones that are like in the gorillas. Their last count, which was a couple of years ago, was 1,004 mountain gorillas that were left in the world, not just in the wild, but the whole world, in the zoos, everything. Over the last 2 years with COVID, they've actually had massive breeding. Like it's been amazing. There's been twins born, there's been new baby gorillas born left, right, and center, and it's great because I follow it every day. It's like it's what I read when I have my morning coffee. Don't judge. So yeah, I can't, like, each month I will try to give you guys a little bit of research to go with the original post, so you guys, you know, like in January I'll tell you guys a little bit more about the gorillas and Diane Fossey. And yeah, I have your newfound pony has been added to the list, Chris, including the place you want to donate stuff to, so that has already been put on the list.
Yeah, we're very much, if someone comes up for an idea, up with an idea for us to use for an endangered animal, we're very out for them to actually nominating where they want the money to be donated to. I think they are, Sarah.
Yeah, they are.
We've got a huge list of them. Okay, and unfortunately, it's sad.
It is really sad. Do you want me to release the names of what's coming up this year, Jen?
Yeah, if you can release what's coming out this year, it might give people an idea.
Okay, so just bear with me, guys. I'm just bringing up the list. My cat's stalking the window.
Hi, Amelia.
Hello, hello.
And it's important we talk about this because this is starting to drop in January. It's an important...
Okay. Yeah. So January we have Huzuni. February is the elephants. March is lynx cat. April is lions. May is a koala. June is a tiger. July is a dolphin. August is a snow leopard. September is a kiwi. October is an orangutan. November is a panda bear, and December is the polar bear. That is the list of animals that will be released this year. Next year, there'll be a whole different list. Oh, and the tiger that's been released is the orange tiger. So it's not the snow tiger, it's not the white tiger. It is just because they're two separate. And the elephant one, it is the Indian elephant, not the African elephant. That one will be done in a different year. Because that's
it is sad that the list is so long, and the list was actually quite shocking when we looked into it. We've actually been planning this for months.
Yeah, they will be. Sorry, I knocked my camera, guys. Yeah, so every year I will be doing a whole different series. So that was the list for this year. And I have broken it down into subspecies because the mountain gorilla is different to some of the other gorillas out there. The African elephant is different to the Indian elephant. The Indian elephants have small ears. The African elephants have the big ears. And if you saw Tusks of Love, you would have seen that they had small ears. So they're the Indian elephants. The tigers will be the same because you've got the two different species of cats. So they will be the orange one and then the white one. So I'm trying to make sure that each category. So if like with the Tusks of Love, we'll try to donate to help save the Asian elephant, and then there'll be another one released probably next year. I'll probably do maybe, But I have already designed right up until the koalas. Everything has been designed. Those that were on this morning saw the lion's pride. I'm not saying lions won't appear again later down the track. They might. Because you just never know. I love doing big cat artwork, so you never know what's going to happen. But but we have a huge list, and it's just a matter of making it happen and get money in and donate it to these people that are in the best place to help.
Which links do we have?
Just the normal links. I think it's the Eurasian one. Hang on a minute. Let me look.
Yeah, that's fine, Ralph. If you're looking just for one specific animal, or if you want to hold off and just see what's out there, you're quite welcome to buy them each month as you like what you see. You just won't be guaranteed to have consecutive numbers.
I actually think it's the Canadian links, actually.
You must have been channeling Chris when you did that one.
Must have been. It looks like the Canadian one, Chris. But I haven't put it in snow, I'm sorry. Just having a look. Yeah, no, it's definitely the Canadian one.
I'm actually just very much looking forward to having them all come out. I really have. This is something that we've been working on this was our first project that we started together. Was the endangered animals. So this is now coming full fold where your people are going to be able to enjoy the art, but we're so determined to keep it as a very limited edition series to make it special.
So like we said today, each one is numbered. And each is got the number. I'll bring up the lion's pride again since we shared that already today. Oops. Oh, I misclicked on the wrong one. So you're actually going to be able to see Huzuni done live because I have my copy of Huzuni, and after I've done a couple of things, I'm going to work on him. There's our beautiful boy with the baby. I love this image so much, and watching Sarah do it has been I'm itching. My first animal one that I'm doing, because I've already done Huzuni, obviously, is elephant tusks of love. It's the elephants, and I think we showed that one before. Can't remember if we did or not, but
it is stunning, Chris, and I've seen her as she's worked on it, and it is beautiful. It makes me want to get in there and work on these so much, but there's so much more to do before I can get to what I've got here. And Huzuni I want to work on. I really
want to go
want
up and go like this on the mane and squish his face and
Elizabeth, there will be a monthly subscription, and what the monthly subscription will do, this is, for argument's sake, what number is this one?
Number 1.
Okay, if you look in the corner of the picture, there's a number.
Let me blow it
now,
up.
Those that have the subscription, all their canvases will come numbered. So Chris will have Chris is already nominated, so Chris has number 4. So number 4 of 35 will be Chris's on every one. That way you will have the same number on each canvas that comes out, and the subscriptions will be for each animal. If you don't want a subscription and you want to just get a certain animal, and what we may do is the first ones that are being released on the drop day is we will release the whole range of what's coming up, so people can then decide if they want a subscription or they would like just to purchase like one-offs. But each canvas will come with a certificate of authenticity. Yeah, that little one looks so innocent and so sweet.
I know, he just melts my heart. He really does. Let's bring it. There we go.
And the money will be donated to 10% of the proceeds will be donated to animal conservation, and we've just decided that we're going to look at possibly donating, adopting a lion, a gorilla, and a koala. And some of the money from these canvases will go to paying for the adoption fees for these animals. So this is not a money-making exercise. This is about saving the animals.
You can adopt
Elizabeth, if you say now you want a subscription, what I will do is get Rose to put you on the list, and I'm going to be working on the link once my laptop's back up and running, probably tomorrow, so that we can get the link for the subscription going, and those that want to pre-subscribe, we will send the link out to them. That's not a problem. But if you want to put your name down, Rose will take that name now.
Look at the fur.
He's just got, that melts my heart.
He is adorable. Okay, you're done, love, done.
Unfortunately, my laptop wants to, put Elizabeth down. My laptop wants to update to Windows 11, and I don't want it to, but I can't see any reason, any way out of it. So I'm getting hubby to have a look at that.
So how many subscriptions do we have? Did we say we were going to do?
We were going to do 15. If we get so many
already.
6 out of the 15 are gone already. Gammy, without a subscription, we're doing from 3 to 15 with a subscription, and then from 15 to 35, which will be 20 canvases, will be available without a subscription. You just can't be guaranteed the same number. So people might not want to commit to all of them, but they might want to get 1 or 2 of them, and that's fine. That is perfectly fine. But we're definitely very steadfast in how many subscriptions, how many canvases will be available, and it will only be the 35 canvases. We are not increasing that at whatsoever. We're very firm on that.
There's only one animal that is different, and that is Huzuni, and that is because I've already done him. But we are still releasing like another, like still 35. There'll just be 36 because he is the original and he's not going anywhere.
But what we may do with Huzuni is Rose completing Huzuni again if she doesn't mind, and we very well might donate that copy to the Melbourne Zoo.
Yeah,
to their for the Diana Fossey Foundation.
I brought him over specifically to do that. The problem is I am very attached to that.
I'm attached to that, and he's not even mine.
Yeah, it was the story behind it is I had to do an original art piece. There is actually 4 more art pieces that go with it, but they are not designed for how do you put it? They're very graphic, is probably the best way to put it, and they tell a story of what the gorillas go through. If you wish to see them, let me know. They're very, very graphic, but they tell a story of the gorillas, and so we're still humming and hawing on that one. It's an R18 issue because of that graphic.
We're trying to. They're probably there. Yeah, you could say that, but it could give kids nightmares because it's very true to what the gorillas are put through. In this case, it's the humans that are put through that.
Yeah. For example, one art piece that I did, and these all got exhibited. One art piece I did has instead of a gorilla option, it has a human option. And these humans are stripped of their dignity, as in they are strung up and butt naked and range in sizes and gender and everything, and auctioned off. So this is one of the art pieces. The other art piece is a gorilla sitting there having a cigarette, and he's got a human hand as an ashtray filled with butts, and there's blood dripping. I think the one that hits hard for most who are parents, especially us mums, and it was not an easy piece to do, was a little girl sitting in a cage being stabbed with a spear by a gorilla, because this is what happens to the gorillas. I researched probably for 6 months before I actually even started doing the creations of them, and it was a very emotional journey for sure. And I fell in love with the gorillas. So, and if anyone wants to know, mine's a little bit bigger than you guys are getting, because you guys are getting a standard size, but on the back, if I just tilt him forward, because he's on a hardboard. Hang on a minute. He is. Come this way. There is 120,402 plastic drills in him. And it took me 160 hours just to diamond paint. And then there was 3 to 4 weeks of creating the art piece digitally. So that's how much work's gone into him.
And it's the eyes for me. His eyes say it all.
So yeah.
So if you want to have a think about if you want a subscription to the endangered animals, you can either catch us in one of the lives before the drop happens, or send us a message, and we'll make sure that you go down on the list.
I don't think we're going to get much diamond painting done tonight.
I'm actually just enjoying sitting here and talking today. Yeah. Occasionally it doesn't hurt just to talk, and because these are some important things that we've got coming up. And of course, don't forget, yes, the endangered animal species or the endangered animal series is an important one, but our other series, which is dropping on the 1st of January, which is our Flower Girl series.
That we can show them, because I've seen them all.
Yes. They haven't seen December's. I think we
No,
can
it's
launch it. I think we can give a sneak peek of her tonight.
I think we should just give we'll just start from the beginning and work our way through tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Chris, the moment you saw them, you had a sneak peek before a lot of people, and the moment you knew what was coming out, you haven't wavered. You said, "I'm having a subscription."
Okay, so we're going to do these in order. So this is January. She is Snowdrop. Now, we wanted to bring a bit of diversity into this a little bit. So we spoke with Angie. She helped. These are not limited, honey. The Flower Girls are not limited at all. But we are looking at doing a bulk, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm looking at a good percentage off. Say 15% off if you want to get the whole 12. I'll have a look and talk to Rose about that in the next couple of days if you want to order less, or if you just want to get them at one a month. It's up to you. These are not going to be limited. These will be on the website, available.
And they will be dropped at once.
Yeah, we're dropping them at once, but they will be available 365 days a year. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah. So these aren't in any particular order. So we're just going to have to, actually, if I just quickly duck back. Okay, we'll start at the beginning of my files. These are all in alphabetical order, not date order. Sorry, guys. So this is Daisy. She is April, for the month of April. And her eyes, I just love her eyes. They're just so cute. She's such a little honey.
She's a sweetie. She looks so innocent.
She does. Reminds me of Kenzie when she was a baby. Butter would have melt in her mouth. Can't say the same thing now. My little mischief.
Yes, no, I've heard her.
Yeah. What was it? Gave her Marmite sandwiches for lunch. I was on the phone to Jen. And she comes out clear as about chicken nuggets, please, mummy.
Oh, I heard that. That's the first time I've heard her speak that clearly. She knew what she wanted. She'll have the nuggets.
This one has become very quickly my favorite. And I actually don't have any children born in August, sadly, but I do have some special memories for.
Yeah, they will be the standard size will be. I've just got to think how I sized them. I don't have them on me with the computer being down, but it's 65, 80, 75, 105, and I think it's 85, 120, or 125. Carly, they've got really bad timing. You need to tell them that.
So yeah, so this one is definitely on my list to do, because this, if you guys want to know what Kenzie's attitude is like now, these two are chalk and cheese. This is what it's like now.
Yeah, Palmy, it certainly does help the wallet when you know what's coming.
This is the one you guys haven't seen. This is December. This is Holly. Now I've done her twice, because the first time I did her, I didn't like her.
The first time she did her, seriously, she looked like she'd been in a fight with the Princess of Darkness.
Yeah. I must have been in a bad mood that day.
We can try, Carly.
And as you guys know, I'm very much a sucker for a ginger, and hence why she's got ginger here.
Now with these, okay, looking back about the question about the subscription, if someone really wanted to get them on a subscription basis, as Rose has asked, we'll work out a special price for the 12 of them over a subscription series if you want that, so you would get one a month.
So this is February. This is Violet.
She's one of my favorites too.
Mm-hmm. You saw her created.
I've seen all of these created real, I think, except for December.
So she's beautiful.
Actually, after this, because we're having a night of no DP,
Yeah.
why don't you give them a sneak peek of what you played around with the other day?
Oh, the
yes.
Oh,
yes. Okay, we'll do it for those that want it. We'll do a subscription, and I'll break the price down over 12 months, and that way you can get one a month instead of getting them all at the same time and giving our suppliers heart failure.
And we'll still give you the 15% discount.
Yes, and we'll still give you a 15% discount.
Yeah. So this one you've seen before. So this is where it all started. I was literally just playing, and Jenny was on video call with me, and which we often do when I'm doing art. And yeah, so this is where
she turns around and goes, I'm in the mood to play and do my art, play around. I thought, fine, go for it and see what you come up with. And then she brought this beautiful figure up, and then I said, let's do the Flower Girl series, because that's what it looked like, and it was born from there. Palmy, that's fine. So I'll organise subscriptions for the Flower Girls as well for those that want it.
Cool. I think it's okay. Yeah, I'm making Chris do this one.
I don't think you have to make him do too much, to be honest.
No. We're going to do this side by side on lives, because that's our birthday month. So this is Jenny's birthday month. This is Rose.
That's June.
I've got things popping up left, right, and centre.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Hang on a second.
I'll sort the subscriptions out very, very soon.
This is Daffodil.
Awesome, Palmy.
March.
June's an awesome month to be born. This one is a little girl, but when I first saw this, I will tell you, I thought it was a little boy.
But she is a little girl. Computer's just being a bit weird, guys. Just bear with me.
Chris, you don't need to be forced to do anything, buddy. This is my favourite. I love this one.
This is Lily of the Valley, and she belongs in May.
May,
yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's alphabet.
Yeah.
That's fine, Sarah.
It's all right, love. You do what you need to do.
She is
and yes,
beautiful.
I will be doing a little boy series in the future. This one is a special one for me, and it's one of the reasons why it's got lots of butterflies. You've all heard me talk about the loss of my daughter. And her birthday was in November, and so was my son's, and butterflies were her thing. So hence why, in honor of her, I put a lot more butterflies in this one. This is Chrysanthemums. She's cute. I love her cross-eyed look. Yeah. I will be doing these and putting them on Kenzie's wall probably. My daughter needs a bigger bedroom with more walls. Just saying. And this is October. This is Marigold. She's got all the oranges and reds and yellows going on.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
She is. Why is it not? And then this is another favourite, Esther. She is September. And that's the last of those ones. So now we're going to share something else with you guys. Since we're just having a chat, let's have a look. Now,
this is something. Yes, this is something. I get this message on my phone, and often I'll get pictures that are half done and yet to be cooked and everything on my phone. So I get this picture on my phone, and it's not even cooked yet, and it looked really good. And then she says, "But I'm not working." Yeah, right, you're not working. She was playing around with her art. So she creates something absolutely gorgeous.
I went into my mesh store. So what happens is I go into my mesh store and I go, oh, I could do that. Oh, I could do that. Oh, I could do that. You'll be pleased to know I haven't actually loaded the rest of these on yet. I've only loaded these two. So I've been very, very good. But this is, do we tell them the whole story or just give them a little?
Little bit.
So you guys have heard me talk about how I love Alice in Wonderland. Let me introduce you to the Cheshire Cat. And I'm going to do two types.
No, that wasn't the one I was talking about.
What one were you talking about?
The picture you sent me, or is that?
I'll do that.
Show him the Cheshire Cat first.
Yes.
We are going to look at an Alice in Wonderland inspired series.
And because you know me, I'm a little bit dark and twisted.
Just a little bit.
Look at that face. So this has had nothing done to it. The textures aren't right. I just did a cook of it to see how it was going to look. I will play with it and make it a little bit fairy and stuff. So it just kind of, this is just me having just kind of plopped it on, sat it down and gone, okay, let's see what it looks like. And then I tweak it till the cows come home. So really love this.
You get to see it. That looks like my cat when she's in trouble.
Yeah. So yes. So this was me playing. This is me really playing. Like I'm just kind of going, yeah. I did no art today. I actually haven't done art since Friday. So
it's good. You need the break.
Saturday. It was Saturday.
Yes, it was Saturday, and you said I'm not playing.
Oh,
but you sent me a picture.
Charlotte.
Yes.
Ah.
Everyone knows the story of Charlotte's Web.
Okay.
In Charlotte's Web, Charlotte's a spider, but not in our web.
So I said I was done with being cutesy, but I've been wanting to play with this mesh for a little while. So I came up with the first animal rescue piece. And this is Charlotte. So Rob, if you're watching, honey, this is for you. Yeah, it's one of my favorite books too.
I just thought this was absolutely adorable.
Yeah. So this will be released next year. She's so cute.
I love seeing the reactions.
Yeah. I really kind of want a sneak peek a little bit more.
What else have we got that's a little bit more?
We've got some endangered ones, really.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we've done.
No.
No, next year's is going to be a different story, but not this side of the year. Yeah, she'll be released for Rob's event.
Yes.
So you'll have to look out for her. Her and her furry farmyard friends.
When do we do the competition release? That's coming up, isn't it?
The 23rd.
Okay, it's 3 days away.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is adorable.
Gammy, it doesn't take much to get Rose's creative juices flowing. Ralph, we have another big release that's another big drop that's happening in January. However, at this stage, that's hush hush until probably mid-January when we'll be releasing that one. That's something really big that we're working on as well. Yeah, I want to too, Chris. I could cuddle and kiss that snout quite easily.
So when I was in my 20s, my ex-husband's family lived on a farm, and we were down there for a holiday, and one of the pigs gave birth to pigs, and this runt was not doing well, and so I took the runt, and her name was Charlotte, ironically, and she ended up being the most biggest, fattest pig you could ever believe. When she got too big for me to have her at the home because we were living in town, she was given to a farm. And I know some of you guys might cringe at this, and I do apologize for that, but she made really good bacon, just saying.
Well, unfortunately, or fortunately, I should say, that's what they do.
Yes.
They breed them for food, so.
Yeah. We have some massive, massive plans for the future.
We're also going to be bringing out a Zodiac series as well, with a Rose Prophet twist.
Based around the dragons, which I think was it Elizabeth's idea?
Yes.
So that will be happening. Not sure when.
No.
Currently at the current time, I am literally having no art time. I'm spending quality time with my family over the next 2 weeks, and yeah, it's for those who don't know, it's also Kenzie's birthday next week, and so I will be icing a cake and stuff, and yeah.
Gammy, that's with Rob, the diamond painting dog dad. That's an event he's running.
Yes. Rob, it is my absolute honor and pleasure to be able to do this with him. So we will definitely be doing that. I've got a particular art piece in mind that I want to do. And it'll be one I do and actually not keep. So I'm actually going to send it over to someone.
She hasn't actually told me what that is yet.
Do you remember what I said to you, that piece that I wanted to do about my friend's dog passed away, the English bulldog?
Yep.
That one. I'm actually letting Rob set the animals for the most part, so we will talk to him about the chickens. Chickens are a different kettle of fish again. Chickens are something that
Rose, the same thing. When we work with things with events, it's up to the person that's actually running the event to post it. But I'm definitely almost certain that Rob will make sure it's promoted, and we're still sort of deciding on a time frame on that because it is going to run over a few months.
We can sneak peek the first one of Kenzie's World.
Yeah, this is something that's coming out in April, is it?
It'll be before April. It'll be released in February, into January, beginning of February.
It's for an autism event, and this will be a selection of photos we'll be doing, which is Kenzie's World. After the beautiful Kenzie.
Find it. Just give me a second. It's somewhere in my stash.
Yeah, we're determined we're only going to go up from here. There's no going backwards. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day.
Oh, there it is. So this is actually, so these are actually, oh, that crashed on me. Come back up. Here we go. So this particular piece that we're about to show you, I have, you guys know that Kenzie has autism. And for autism awareness, I've always used her face. Well, I've always done photos. We've released blue photos. My hair goes blue for April, which down here is Autism Awareness Month. In May, I'm co-hosting with Ange. It's Ange's event, and I'm coming in, and we're going to be bringing in some people with autism to talk to you guys, and people who work with autism and other mums. So it's not just my views on it. You'll get a nice rounded view. I want to break the stigma, and so does Ange. And Ange is very graciously allowing me to come in. But I'm releasing for you guys to be able to do in April if you so wish. Kenzie's World, and this is the first one done. And yes, it is Kenzie's face that I used. And this is the first one. This will officially, are we still dropping this on her birthday, or?
We can drop it on a birthday, or we can wait till the autism. It's up to you. Depends when you're dropping the others.
Yeah.
When they'll be ready.
Yeah. So this is it's Kenzie's face. She's changed a bit. I did this one, it's dated 2019. So she's kind of changed a little bit over, but not enough that you can't see it's her though. But the hand movements for this are Kenzie. And she loves, she loves to dance, and and she's like out of sync. If you look like the world around her is blurry. But she's not, because she's out of step with the world. It's a very symbolic piece. And she wants to fly. She dances. She flies to her own little tune. And there's always butterflies not far from Kenzie. And I believe that's her sister around her. So, yeah. So, yeah. So that's the first one that will be released on a date to be decided. But it's coming.
To be determined.
To be determined, yes.
With so much going on.
Yeah. So it really hasn't been a whip and chat. It's just been a chat.
Been good. It's actually been after the few weeks that we've had. It's actually been very relaxing, just sitting here and being able to chat with everyone and not worried about DPing or anything like that. As we said this morning, realism will be actually worked on behind the scenes, only because we are on a time crunch with that. If Rose has got any more of it to do when I get down there, we'll be double tag teaming to actually get it finished before we have to donate it.
So we'll be shifting to the kitchen when we can spread it out on the table, and we'll both go either side.
Yeah.
So yeah, so just a reminder, tomorrow will be double lives.
And yes, we will be DPing.
Yeah, and yes, we will be DPing. This was just a confessional. Say Stephen, how Mary. Oh.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Again.
It's not the amount of sin, it's just how much of it there is. It's just the depth that varies.
Yes.
But it also gave us a chance. It also gave us a chance to answer more about the subscriptions and things like that, which is important because that is dropping very soon. That'll be dropping midnight my time on, or 1 past midnight my time on the 1st of January.
And aren't we doing? We're also doing the live with Ange. And that's when we're revealing the images, is it?
Yeah, I think we're doing I can't remember. We'll have to confer with Ange on that one. But I think, yes, we are doing a live that day with Ange. It's like it's one thing after another. We've just been so busy that it is actually nice to take a bit of downtime.
I have been gaming with my husband, which has been lots of fun because he's not working at the moment because he broke his truck again. So it's a personal joke. It really is. My poor hubby.
I just hope he likes his gift. I've just got to go and find it now. Yes, I am. I am cruel. I am cruel.
So when Jenny rings up, Jenny goes on speaker because I'm normally multitasking. That's almost always a thing. And when my hubby's home, he's decided he can give a shit, and he does. Yes, lots of it. And this is just the start. We've got a big, huge secret. You guys don't know about it.
Plus, we're together for 3 weeks, and that 3 weeks is going to be a lot of new art prep and things that we're going to plan for the whole of 2022.
You are not allowed to come busting into my room at 2 o'clock in the morning going, I've got an idea.
That could get scary. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll text you.
My phone goes, it's all right, you can text me. My phone goes on silent at 10 o'clock. I don't get any calls. It's great. Yes, we are rising from the ashes.
So yep, and from there'll be, I still will be able to process, but Australian orders won't go out until I return, and I land in Melbourne at about 10 to 9 at night on the 8th of January.
And so that Jenny can have a Christmas holiday and not have to worry about processing stuff, we are cutting off. So all orders can still go ahead, don't panic. But nothing will be processed from midnight tonight until after Christmas. So
it'll be now 6 o'clock tomorrow night because I was going to process everything tonight, and my computer. Bye.
Yeah, so 6 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Anything that comes through in December, well, obviously the 15% discount is going to apply. We just won't be so Jenny can have a break. We've been double teaming and tag teaming pretty much for the last month. And Jenny, because she's up in Queensland where the bulk of the stuff is, she's been dealing with a lot of heavy load. And for 2-3 years, she's done this on her own, and she needs a holiday. So we're going to be.
I need a break.
So orders that come in will not be processed until after Christmas.
We do take a holiday in February, but it's at the moment with the stress that's gone on. It's sort of like I need to take the next few days to regroup and get a little piece of equipment built.
Yes, that's something else that's coming up.
Yes.
We have lots of secrets. They're good secrets, though. They're not bad secrets. They're good secrets.
No bad secrets. It's all good. It's all going forward from here.
Yeah. Onwards and upwards and lots of great things happening.
Most definitely.
So I get, for those that aren't aware, Jenny's coming to stay at my house for 3 weeks. I'm not sure who I feel sorry for the most, her or my husband.
I can give as good as I get.
You
It could be
can.
interesting.
Yes, yes. So I can see a certain young lady getting rather attached to Jenny when she's down here.
I'm going to love it.
Yeah.
And I'm taking a certain young lady to spoil her.
Oh, you should tell them what you're going to get done for her birthday.
Well, I've actually decided that for Kenzie's birthday, we're going to take her to Build-A-Bear, and she's going to go in and she's going to build the bear that she wants, complete with the clothing that she wants. I'm just going to have to fork over the money for it.
Yeah.
Perfectly okay.
I can guarantee it will be, I can almost guarantee it'll be Pinkie Pie. Because that's Kenzie's favourite thing. Trust me, I know, I draw it enough times. And chalk. I have to get some chalk drawing done over the holidays. She loves her chalk drawing.
I'm bringing something else down for her too. It'll be coming down in the parcel. It's a big box of sidewalk chalk.
Oh, I'm not sure if that's for her or for Mum.
Both.
I'm the one she gets to draw. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's more. I might have to share Jenny with Kenzie.
That's okay. There's enough for me to go around.
Yeah, Kenzie has a very set routine, and I will be discussing that a bit more of her story over the event with Angie. Yeah, so you guys will get to know a little bit more about what it's like and stuff then. But let's just say she's a very set routine, and come 7 o'clock, it's quiet time, and she knows that. So it's set, boom, boom, boom.
But it should be fun times. We're taking time down when I'm down there, but it still will also be a lot of work that we're going to do. So we can bring everyone a lot more exciting things in 2022.
Yeah. It's going to be a great year. So that's pretty much all our announcements and our stuff.
Anyone want to ask any questions?
Do you guys have anything you want to say? Share? Oh, Sarah, she'll love it. She will love it. She's going to love those masks. She really is. And I can't thank you enough.
Gammy, it certainly is. It's something she can keep forever. Yeah, those masks are cute.
So cute. Here, when we moved over, Kenzie we gave away most of her toys. And it was just too much to bring. So she didn't bring any toys. So yeah, having some replaced will be good for her. Not that she's complained, because she's not that kind of kid.
At the moment, we have a waiting list of testers, and you can go on the waiting list. We've just got nothing available at the moment because we do only get certain pieces that get tested. But you're quite welcome to go on the waiting list.
Yeah. We don't get test every art piece because we would be broke. And you'd no longer have any diamond painting kits available because we wouldn't be here. So it's just when special stuff come up. The first one we actually got tested was the mother-in-law glow in the dark. So that was and we just wanted to see if it worked. And that was it. And the next testing actually we've claimed.
I'm sorry, that one goes no further, and that is Camilla Drakenberg's Mermaid, which is being released. We're looking to test it in normal drills, AB drills, and crystals. I've just got to convince my supplier, because she's having sort of kittens at the moment, that yes, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, because Jenny said, "Oh, you can decide where they go," and now her supplier's going at me. So yeah.
Nah, she'll just do as she's told.
Yes, she will.
Yeah.
We want to push the boundaries a little bit. Let's just say that we're pushing the boundaries a little, and we'll probably do some of it live at least. Yeah.
Yeah, we're pushing the boundaries, and we're going to actually push the boundaries on artwork as well. Should we tell them a couple of things we've got planned for next year?
Yeah, off you go.
Okay, another thing that sort of we were talking about is we look at things that are within the public domain, so we're not stepping on artists' toes. And Rose is very good at her interpretation of art. Now, we have had a look at the fairy tale series, and there are a lot of artists out there that do fairy tales. And what we're planning on doing is a Rose Prophet interpretation of the fairy tales, such as Snow White, Cinderella, all those sort of fairy tales, but not like what other artists do.
Think Josephine Wall meets Rose Prophet. And that's probably that's probably where it's heading. It's from what I've said to you.
That's exactly what you said to me, Josephine Wall meets Rose Prophet, and you'll get that type of art.
Yeah.
So it might be for those that like confetti heavy art yet.
Yeah. But there's also I'm a big fan of Grimm, the Aesop fairy tales and the Grimm fairy tales. So there's going to be some darker ones coming out too. They're not going to just be the cutesy. And I don't do Disney, guys. Like, my daughter has not grown up with Disney.
Disney what will not be touched at all. That is totally off limits. We can do our interpretation of these fairy tales. However, we're not looking at the Disney Little Mermaid and that they bring out. We're looking at the actual original fairy tales and
so
bringing out our interpretation of them.
I will be rereading every single fairy tale that I do, and breaking it down into aspects that I can put into an art piece. Yeah.
Okay. She hasn't admitted it yet, but she just wants to read the fairy tales.
Yeah. I don't have time to read. I'm misreading.
That's why I have audio books, because then I can do what I want and I can listen to them.
I am the book girl. Okay, so I have audio books. I do, and I have digital books. But I think it's from all the years of being a librarian in high school and intermediate, and I like to hold my book, and I'm a weirdo because I like to smell my books.
The little match girl?
Let me see. I'm pretty sure she is public domain, but I will double check.
We always research and check everything is public domain before we will even look at doing it. We will not look at doing something that's going to breach copyright.
Yes, she is public domain.
What about Miss Ugly Duckling?
Oh, pretty sure, maybe. Hang on. Oh. Hang on, just looking at the Commons license. It's in the public domain in the United States because it was published or registered before January the 1st.
So it looks like it is.
Yeah. It's hang on, 1956.
No, it's not then.
No,
Needs
although
to
that
be,
was the illustration.
Needs to
No,
be
that's
70.
Yeah, no, that was the illustration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was published in 1843, so I'm pretty sure we're okay. Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, we can do the ugly duckling as well. Yeah, fairy tales was once something that I got lost in when I was younger too.
This is me. I'm a visual person, so Jenny knows how I work. So someone says something, and I get this thing. Can I give my idea for the ugly duckling?
Go for it.
So imagine a water, the water. Yeah, tortoise and the heroes too. So imagine some water, and you're going to have this little duck in the middle, like in the center of the picture. But behind this duck is going to be this beautiful swan. So it will be all in one, with its wings spread, like it's about to fly off.
We're not, Gammy, we are not prepared to break copyright in any way, shape or form. That's a very murky way to go down, and something that I've worked very hard to make sure that everything we have on the website is either public domain or is copyrighted to an artist.
Trust me, there are books out there that I really want to do recreations of. Like, I'm a big, huge Terry Pratchett fan, and I actually have to get my books sent over because I miss them. But yeah, so huge Terry Pratchett fan, and when he passed away, it was kind of sad for me. And I would really, really like to release some of his artwork. Yes, Puff the Magic Dragon as well.
Yeah, I don't even have to tell her; she knows most of them.
So yeah, so that's kind of, I have to wait for Terry Pratchett, but we have reached out to them. We haven't heard back yet, but
although my belief is Puff the Magic Dragon definitely wasn't about a dragon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's public domain. He's quite old now.
And that's like Humpty Dumpty wasn't about an egg.
No. That's a very morbid one.
No, it isn't a morbid one. Oh. Humpty Dumpty is actually not a morbid one. I'll give someone a prize if they can say what Humpty Dumpty was actually in relation to.
Sadly, we can't do Puff the Magic Dragon because Disney owns it.
Yes, no, we're not going there.
Yeah. I just double checked.
What about Ring a Ring a Rosie? Palmy's asked.
Yeah, Ring a Ring a Rosie will be. That's an old, because that was about a plague. Ironically.
Really, they had they were quite morbid back then.
It's it's a nursery rhyme, 1881. So yes. And it is classed as one of the darkest nursery rhymes in history.
Yes, kids sing it.
Yeah. And it was about that 1665 Great Plague of London.
So if no one can tell me what Humpty Dumpty was about, I'll give you a history lesson. I'll give a few more minutes.
No, I know.
Do you know what it was about?
I'm just doing some Google.
Hey, no cheating, you.
I can't win anything anyway, so.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'll give it a couple more minutes. I don't think anyone's going to get this one. Sarah wins a prize. Humpty Dumpty was actually about a large cannon that was on a wall, and the cannon fell off, and that's where you get all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again because they couldn't put him back up on the wall.
There's
And
actually another. There's actually another one. It was about Richard III, King Richard III, and his horse's name was Wall, nicknamed Wall, and it was the death. Apparently, also the death of him. That's another idea that's out there.
Yeah, no, the one I've heard's about the cannon, because the cannon was so big it's actually fallen off the wall and they couldn't get it back on the wall. So they couldn't put Humpty Dumpty couldn't be put together again.
Yeah. So yeah, we will definitely be doing. I don't know if I'll do a cannon. I'll probably put a cannon in the picture, but
what about Humpty Dumpty riding the cannon?
Oh, no, that's a good idea. See, this is what we do. This is how we end up with really unusual art pieces.
we do throw ideas around.
We do.
And come up with some wacky stuff.
Yes.
And it's like we don't know whether it's going to work until we do it.
Yeah. I've done art pieces that I've gone, and scrapped. So it's the way we go.
Well, Sarah, I've got to send you your travel kit. I'll send you a prize at the same time. I will get that out, and it'll probably be just after Christmas. It's just the post is such a pain at the moment. But if anyone wants to see any type of artwork that to be done, all they have to do is let us know, and if it can be done, it will get done at some stage.
Nice. So yeah, there's some big ideas coming, and there's going to be some fantasy art coming as well.
Welcome back, Sarah.
Yeah, so there'll be some more fantasy stuff coming through too, and then there's another one that you guys don't know yet either, but that's a surprise.
I'm trying to think what that one is. Do I know?
Little children. Yeah, just think Kenzie.
Oh, you have to tell me later because I'm honestly.
Remember, I was looking through some of the meshes I could get. Yeah, the real cutesy ones. You remember now?
Yeah. I remember now.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to call it quits there. That's us for the night. I'm sorry we didn't dive in pain, but we had a great chat with you all, and it was lovely.
Yeah, it's not often we get a chance to do that, but it's sometimes good just to put tools down and just to sit back and chat.
Sarah, we didn't even dive in paint tonight. We've just been
chatting. We haven't touched the canvas tonight, Sarah. We'll do that tomorrow. We've just been sitting back and chatting, and we were talking about the limited edition series, and it will also be doing the Flower Girls as a series, as a subscription for those that want it as well. It has Ralph, and thank you for joining us. We always appreciate when people join us for chats. Don't forget, on Friday morning, our time at 10 o'clock Rose's time, 9 o'clock my time, we're having our Christmas party. There will be no DPing that day. Just lots of fun, and we will be giving away a copy of Huzuni that day. So if you want to be in the running to win that, then by all means join us.
Sorry, my brother just messaged. It is, as always, guys, a pleasure, and
it's been fantastic.
Yeah. Chris, we will catch up sometime before Christmas for a one-on-one.
Oh, Chris, has it arrived yet?
No, it's Sunday where he is. We won't know till tomorrow, our time.
Okay. Well, hopefully it will.
Just give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let's see if they've updated. We're waiting for Chris's Christmas present to arrive, and they keep delaying it because of weather, and we're not happy at all. Where's my tracking number? There it is.
Well, there has been a very coarse email gone.
Yes.
Ralph, it will start at 10 a.m. Yeah, 10 a.m. Melbourne time on Friday. And we won't be running the live Friday night this time. That'll be our last live till after the new year.
They've brought up a chat bot, and literally this is how the conversation's going. Hello, I am the UPS virtual assistant. I see you tracked a package. Let me know how I can help. You can help by delivering it. I'd love to assist, for example, into your tracking
certainly
number.
can. Yes, Gammy, definitely. We love seeing everyone in chat. Yes, deliver our package, UPS.
Yeah, deliver it. It's a Christmas present. Oh, it looks like my suggestions haven't been helpful. Please try rephrasing one more time. Okay, let's try this. Deliver my package to the person whose Christmas present it is. In caps.
And this is why people, when you deal with Uniquely Yours, Down Under and Rose Profit Creations, you don't deal with a bot, you deal with a real person.
Yes. It's going to be an awesome Christmas party, guys. Don't forget to bring something to drink. I will be being a teetotal because it's morning and I have Kenzie to look after. But I might pick up a bottle of... Oh, I've got some lemonade in the fridge. I can make that look like champagne. Here we go. We can make this work.
We'll make it work.
Yeah, Chris did. He shouted. He rang me to tell me that he shouted at the trucks. All right, guys. It has been an absolute pleasure just relaxing and chatting with you guys. We wish you all a very Merry Christmas. We will see you tomorrow morning. And bless your bums.
Yes.
I'm off to go get some game time in with my hubby because he's actually off tomorrow again. Well,
is he not working? Is he not working tomorrow?
No, I'll give you a call.
Okay.
I've got to call Matt and I'll call you.
Yeah, I'll get hubby ready for work and then I'll let you know when he's gone.
Yep. See, okay. This is how we do things.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
See you guys. Love yous.
Love yous.